What did I tell you guys? My people, wait till I tell now. Nigeria is a blessing to Africa. See, the only African country where they don't tolerate white people. White people cannot come to Nigeria and do anyhow and go away with it. Now, these are 13 Chinese illegal miners. Illegal miners. Some of them don't even have passports. Can you imagine that some of these Chinese don't even have passports? They come to Nigeria, look at them. The Nigerian government arrested them. They are mining illegally, okay? Taking Nigeria's natural resources and going with it to their country. Listen to what
basically, we arrested some illegal miners, some Chinese national. We got some credible intelligence, and then we've been on surveillance for a while, and then we were able to move in, and then we have them with us. And we are ensuring that the due processes of the law is followed by creation of law, so we follow strictly the law. Recall last week, the acting chairman was talking about the dangers of illegal mining in one of the trainings that we had. And you see, this is exactly what it is. There are 13 in number, a female and 12 male. They were arrested, like I said, for illegal mining, and they were mining in areas where they didn't have license to, and they were also into mining stones for quarry. They also breached the provisions of the Money Laundering Act. They don't have a SCUMO certificate, they're not registered with SCUMO. They don't pay royalty. There's no evidence of payment of royalty. Other issues are also being handled by immigration, a sister agency. So we're collaborating. There are certain things that are expected to have met in terms of the law before coming into the country. Of the 13 we arrested, only 5 have their passports. The other remaining of them don't have passports with them. But we're also bringing the immigration to look at that aspect. Nigeria is the only country that we have, so we must protect everything that we have. Illegal mining comes with so much danger. You know, there's the part of insecurity that this could lead to, especially in states like this. We see what is happening in Zamfara and other places, in Nasarawa and the other places. So we're trying to also see EFCC how we can give our best to ensure that that sector is sanitized so that legal miners only can take over the minings in this country.
Do you know that the Nigerian Senate and House of Rep are one of the Nigerian biggest problem, or one of the problems we are facing in Nigeria? Anyway, let me explain. Now, before I explain, let me give you a backstory of this. As of 26th of August 2024, Nigeria have total inmates of almost 85,000 inmates. I mean, people with their prison, and almost 60,000 of those inmates are on a waiting trial. They never judge them, they never do anything, they just stay there, they chill. Now, the Nigerian Correctional Service are saying that the prison is congested, like it's too much, no space, that they need space. They've written to National Assembly several times to expand the prison or probably process it faster so that those awaiting trial can be tried. The ones who go jail, go jail. The one who go house. That sometimes they keep people who commit capital crime and, lesser crime the same place. So, imagine now they put somebody way on alive somebody and person will go Steve Biro the same place. It's not supposed to be like that. They're supposed to separate them. You understand? Now hear what Correctional Service have to say about this.
I have a lot of challenges. Overcrowding is one of the issues because Correctional Service prison is just like a warehouse where we keep a lot of criminals, different shades of criminals, armed robbers, people with small offenses. They are there. And our duty is to reform. And how do we reform in a place that is congested, where the armed robbers, people with minor offenses are kept together in a single cell because of a lack of expansion of the existing facilities?
Now, the reason why I involved the National Assembly in this is that in 2016, Chinese came to Nigeria and made a suggestion to Nigerian Correctional Service that they can build a large prison in 6 geopolitical zone in Nigeria, meaning that they will build prison everywhere. Now, listen before you conclude. Now, that prison will have factory. They will have prison. It will be very massive. They will have prison where anybody where they don't sentence, if they sentence you, you will be serving your prison and also be learning skills and be working in a factory. Meaning that before you go serve your term finish, if you don't even learn skill, crime will not come up for your head. And also, that service or that factory you'll be working will also be generating revenue for the country. Guess what happened? Anyway, make no be like saying I'm a talker. Listen.
Chinese people said they are going to build a standard prisons across the 6 geopolitical zones, one in each zone. But the idea is that the government is going to be PPP project, government participation and all that. But their position was that government should give them the land, they will do the building and everything, and then also have a factory, so that the inmates can leave from their cell, go to the factory, work. The factory could be production of plastic, and we push it to the National Assembly. And the report we got was so amazing that the senators said that if they should implement that action by allowing these Chinese to build those facilities, that one is going to encourage criminality. That over time, a lot of people intentionally will want to commit crime on the basis of the fact that if I go to prison, there is a work for me to do.
Now, that is not just all. Oh. Now, the Nigerian police, in the other hand, are also complaining that sometimes there's some crime that victims of that crime, no, they come complain because of the stigma or the shame associated to that. Now, let us say, imagine person where they go do forceful entry, where they go knock forcefully. Imagine if you go complain now or go report, the stigma, how people go, they look and say, hey, yeah, they don't knock this one, they don't knock that one, understand? So because of the stigma, people know they go report case again. So the Nigerian police is also saying that if they do you anyhow, come report. But the Nigerian Correctional Service are also saying that prison don't full, space no day to put people again.
Fortunately, some of the crimes committed or victims of crimes, most time because of the nature of the crime committed against them, find it difficult to come up and report. Some of these crimes, we get to know them through social media or platforms.
I remember this prison we don't fool. Remember there's some people, all those where they just catch anyhow in the night, all those ready what they do, we just pack people. It will shock you that there's some people in prison today that waiting keep them there now 1,000 naira where they thief, or maybe they don't even know why they are there. And that is why I come back to the National Assembly. Now, that plan that Chinese company brought to turn the correctional center into a factory, meaning say, as you serve your prison term there, you go steal the hustle for the government. No be say you go just dey sleep for prison, dey chop. You go dey work for prison. You go dey work for factory. You go dey learn skills so that when you serve your term finish, you go come out to the society and become useful. No be thief wey you be. You go just dey there, dey prison, dey magnify, dey find another skill how you go take thief. Because research has shown that some people come out of prison and go back to commit the same crime which they were sentenced for. So now, if you learn skill in prison, there's higher chance that your head, you go don't forget how to even commit crime. Now that new skill where you learn, then go do your head. I hope I'm making more sense. If you understand it, let me know. But before you do that, please, do not forget to. What is Chinese worship doing in Nigeria? Now, a lot of speculation, a lot of people are scared. Okay, these people we're owing suddenly bring their worship to our seaport in Lagos. We should be worried. It's just like somebody you are owing coming to your house with gun, just to say, I just want greeting. You know what it means. But according to the Nigerian Navy report, it says that Chinese worship, they came for diplomatic visits. What is that diplomatic visit? It could be just visit. Of course, when any navy is visiting another country, they go with whatever thing they use, which is their worship. If their military are visiting Nigeria, they will visit with maybe their war jet or whatever. But I don't think there's anything to be worried about. Or maybe we should start learning how to speak Chinese. Me, I'm learning small how to speak Chinchoncho, Nigerian to. But we'll be all right. Nothing to panic about.
For a country like China, that they all the time they say, oh, don't worry, we are going to give you money in Nigeria to do this and do that, and they have not helped their own people who are in Nigeria constituting nations. For a country like China that says, oh, we want to build you enough, correctional centers, but they do not know that their people will be the ones having to live in those correctional centers. This is the case where you said remove the log in your eye before you remove the other person's log. How do you, for Christ's sake, come to Nigeria, do rubbish things? The other day they cracked one syndicate. It was Chinese people. They were all Chinese people trying to train Nigerians on how to scam people. And it's not like they trained them to scam people, but they made it look like it was a forex trading or a cryptocurrency hub. They paid them cash. They never used any bank to pay them so that they will not trace them. And then when they arrested the Nigerian people, they took them to their office. They said they did not know. They only employed them, that they did not know. So you now want to tell me that China is better than Nigeria? Please, I don't understand, guys. The only thing is that if our government in Africa can sit down and say, let us do more of manufacturing than consuming, just like Peter Obi had always said. All these All these people will not even say our back, let alone them disrespecting us or looking down on us. Do you understand? And I thought to share this with you. Let me know your comments, your thoughts on the comment section.